Luis Reiser, the husband of Teresa Giudice, has implicated her former Real Housewives of New Jersey co-star, Kim DePaola, in his ongoing legal dispute with his former fiancée, Vanessa Reiser. After years of conflict between the former couple, which has included financial disputes, restraining order requests, and allegations of controlling behavior, Kim was embroiled in an argument that pertained to Vanessa's counsel and the potential violation of a previous agreement. As per court documents obtained by Us Weekly on August 14th, Vanessa denied any culpability, accused Luis of discussing him with Kim, and accused her of discussing him with Kim. In late 2020, Luis's legal dispute with Vanessa commenced, following their separation after 2 years of dating, as Real Housewives of New Jersey fans may recall. At the time, Luis submitted legal documents against Vanessa, requesting that she return the $135,000 4-carat engagement ring he had purchased for her, and that he be granted a provisional restraining order that would prevent her from using their joint credit card and any of their joint funds. Vanessa received financial assistance from Luis during their relationship, and he contributed thousands of dollars to deposits for their hypothetical nuptials. Additionally, the couple acquired a $1.7 million residence, which he invested in the necessary renovations. Vanessa responded by filing a counterclaim, alleging that Luis was controlling and had a detrimental impact on her professional life. She had attempted to obtain her own restraining order, but it was denied. Luis and Vanessa ultimately reached an agreement in July 2020, which mandated that they refrain from making derogatory statements about each other and return the engagement ring to Luis. However, in October 2024, Luis filed additional documents against Vanessa, alleging that she had violated the agreement by trash-talking him on social media. Vanessa's lawyer denied the allegations. Reiser has refuted and disputed each and every exhibit that Reiser has purportedly submitted to establish a violation and an alleged contempt. Certainly, the attorney stated that there is no evidence to suggest that she violated the consent order, nor is there any evidence that Reiser was harmed in any manner. Luis subsequently requested that Douglas Anton, one of Vanessa's attorneys, be removed from the case. He contended that Anton had previously represented Kim, which constitutes a conflict of interest. The fairness of the proceedings is compromised by the ethical concerns that arise when an attorney is divided between his duty to defendant Reiser and his prior attorney-client relationship with Kim DePaola. The attorney for Luis elaborated on this matter. Mr. Anton's continued representation of Reiser is unquestionably impermissible under both ethical and legal standards, given his prior representation of Kim DePaola and his ongoing professional partnership with her. However, Douglas himself hinted that there was no evidence to support the assertion that his prior representation of Kim would have an impact on the case. I am grateful for the concern. However, it is inaccurate to assert that the current representation of defendant Reiser is in any way influenced by the representation of Ms. DePaola in the past on the matters for which I have represented her. He actually stated that it was Ms. DePaola who initially referred defendant Reiser to me to represent her against plaintiff Reiser years ago when he was unjustly attacking her. Kim presented her own declaration in which she defended Douglas, asserting that she had known him for over 15 years and that there was no confidential information that could have impeded the case. I am unable to comprehend why Doug should be disqualified from this case, Kim stated.